We check in with the Raiders girls hockey team as they continued their exciting playoff run, starting first with the Division II quarterfinals matchup against the Milton Wildcats. A familiar foe, the Raiders still knew they would have their hands full, playing the 26th-seeded Milton, who as the underdogs beat the 7th and 10th seeds Archbishop Williams and Cohasset on the road to make it this far. With just 29 seconds into the opening period, Wellesley goes right on the attack as Sarah Goss's slap shot deflects off Keely Corskaden's stick and past goalie Sarah Park, and already it's 1-0 Raiders. Minutes later, Goss again with the slap shot on goal. The puck bounces right to Carly Boyle, and while falling down, Boyle's able to flick the puck in. It's 2-0 Wellesley. Still in the first here on a Raiders breakaway, Keely Corskaden dishes it to Cecily Doctor. Doctor back to Corskaden. Corskaden's wrist shot deflects off Park's pad, but Doctor's right there for the rebound, an easy score giving the Raiders a 3-point lead. In the second, Milton comes out more aggressively, attacking the puck, putting more shots on goal, and that finally pays off for them on this play. Not wasting a great opportunity on a Wildcats breakaway, Mackenzie Stanley races down the ice and gets the unassisted goal. With the much-needed score, we have a game here. Wildcats down 3-1. We go into the final period, score remains the same, with much of the credit going to the starting goalies. For Wellesley, Megan King brought her A game once again. From the very first puck drop, King makes it look easy, recording one save after another. An outstanding game as well for Milton Sarah Park, who after giving up 3 quick first-period goals, settled down nicely the rest of the way, giving her teammates an opportunity to try and overcome the 2-point deficit. But in the end, time would run out on the Wildcats and their Cinderella season as they fall to the Raiders 3-1. Wellesley's 3 quick goals were all they needed in this one, as the Raiders continued to dominate in the playoff run, earning themselves a well-deserved spot in the semifinals as they faced the number 3 seed Falmouth. And so here we are back at Gallo Arena for Division II semifinals as the Wellesley Raiders face off against the Falmouth Clippers. With the 2012 first-round tournament loss to Falmouth still fresh on the team's mind, the Raiders can use that as motivation to quickly strike first. Just 2.5 minutes into the opening period, Carly Boyle feeds the puck ahead perfectly to Cecily Doctor. But Doctor gets hounded by Clippers' Hannah Callahan. No worries though, as Doctor collects possession of the puck again and whips it in. Raiders up 1-0. Clippers would respond though. With 3 minutes left in the first, Madison Habry from the corner slips the puck across the crease to Maggie McDonald, who buries the one-timer. And after one, we're all tied up at 1 apiece. Just 40 seconds into the second, Raiders get momentum back on their side, as this time it's Cecily Doctor who finds Carly Boyle open at the doorstep. Boyle's first shot denied, second try still no, third time and it's a goal. Boyle gets the hard-fought score and Wellesley retakes the lead 2-1. And so, with the Raiders still clinging on to their 1-point lead and Falmouth refusing to go away, we head into the third. Wellesley needs someone to step up and take charge, and that someone would be Megan King. Still only a junior and just her first year as the full-time Raiders goalie, with a .929 save percentage, King has been consistently outstanding between the pipes. In the final frame of this semifinals, King was downright nasty, stopping an amazing 21 shots in the last period alone, 37 shots overall. Minutes continue to tick away, and after the Clippers go on a power play, Falmouth pulls their goalie, Madison Scavato. Closing in on 41 seconds to go, Raiders make the most of their penalty kill when Keely Corskaden takes away the puck and just before the blue line scores on the empty netter, and it's 3-1 Wellesley. But we're not done here just yet. Put 25.5 seconds on the clock. Out of sheer desperation, Clippers' Kelly Ferreira heaves up a shot from beyond center ice. The puck takes a crazy bounce that skips over King's shoulder and into the net. Clippers down by 1 goal again, 3-2 Wellesley. Time would not be on Falmouth's side in the end, as King makes 2 more clutch saves, and after a wild finish, Wellesley pulls through with the 3-2 victory, earning themselves a trip to the TD Garden for the Division II State Finals Championship. After a fantastic 20-win season, the second-seeded Raiders end up here at the TD Garden for the Division II State Finals Championship matchup against the 4th-seeded Westwood Wolverines. For the Raiders, it would be the perfect time for payback, as the team still uses their bitter quarterfinal loss to this same team just a year ago as motivation. In the opening period, both goalies Megan King and Siobhan Burke were ready and up for the challenge defensively, making key stops. With less than a minute to go in the first, Wolverines are the first to strike though. After an initial save by King, Westwood is right on the doorstep and snaring the rebound, Allie Dameron slaps the puck through, and it's 1-0 Wolverines. Early in the second, Westwood comes out fast, relentless with the offensive pressure. outshooting Wellesley and keeping the momentum on their side. Watch here as senior Kim Ajizi flips the puck top shelf past King, making it 2-0 Wolverines. Westwood is just getting started here as Olivia Fay makes a perfect crossing pass to Jamie Burke, who's sitting there open in front, 3-0 Westwood. For the first time since early January, Wellesley finds themselves in an unfamiliar place, left with a huge deficit to somehow chip away at. A hard task to overcome, as Westwood's goalie has held them in check. Not helping the matter, shortly thereafter, on a breakaway, Lauren White goes top shelf just past King's stick for the team's 4th goal and 3rd of this period. Thankfully, the second period finally comes to an end, but to open the 3rd, after another quick save by King, the puck is still up for grabs, and with a push by Ella Hazer's stick, the puck trickles just past King's right pad, and Wolverines add on to their 5-0 lead. It's now or never for the Raiders, and the players, not giving up, collect themselves and are finally able to get on the scoreboard on this play here. The loose puck bounces around the corner boards. Keely Korskaden collects it, dishes it to Carly Boyle. Without hesitation, Boyle rockets a wrist shot past Burke, and Boyle's goal is exactly what the Raiders needed, waking up the crowd and the rest of the team. And Wellesley spoils the shutout, down 5-1. Raiders would strike again. This time on a power play, Cecily Doctor's shot is momentarily rejected. Kylie Noonan stays with it and slips the puck past Burke. With 2 quick scores and time on the clock, there's still hope for Wellesley, now down by 3. But less than 2 minutes later, Kaylee Jacobs from the slot with a dagger here, as Jacobs' score would make it 6-2. That would be the final score as well, as the Wolverines' all-out offensive attack just never let up. And that would be too much for the Raiders to overcome, and in the end, the Westwood Wolverines would be crowned Division II state champions. For the Raiders, the final score does not take away how hard everyone worked throughout the season to make it all the way to the state finals. Though Wellesley allowed a season-high 6 goals, the fact is Westwood registered an NHL-like 41 shots on goal, and Megan King stopped 35 of them. Wellesley's season ends at 22-2. But for a team that had no seniors on their roster, the future looks bright. Congratulations to the Wellesley Raiders, Division II state finalists. For Raiders Sports Report, I'm Natalie Hart.